Danielle, Brittany, and Dan formed two secret alliances. The Quack Pack with Ian.
Quack Pack.
Oh, that's it.
And the Silent Six with Frank and Boogie. After a battle of endurance, Shane became the new head of household.
Shane is one HOH.
Ian told Brittany that Boogie was coming after her and Shane.
He goes, who'd you put up? I was like, and he goes, Brittany. And I just, he was like, no. And he goes, Shane. I was like, yeah, Shane.
So the Quack Pack decided to make him and Frank their targets.
They're coming after us.
Obviously.
The only way to ensure that one of them goes home is if you put them both on the block.
If it's better for myself and the Quack Pack for Boogie and Frank to go up this week, that's just what has to happen.
When a mystery box appeared in the house,
What the frick?
Shane got nervous about making a big move.
What are the chances do you think it's going to affect my decision for nominations?
Not.
This could be a huge twist or a game changer, so I really need to think about things.
But at the nomination ceremony, he stuck to the plan and officially ended the Silent Six.
I've nominated you, Boogie, and you, Frank. I'm sorry.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save either Boogie or Frank from the block? And tonight, which Quack Pack member comes under fire? Find out right now on Big Brother.
Oh my god, it looks like a dead animal.
Ian, you're safe. I've nominated you, Boogie, and you, Frank. You have prizes, you have twists, and ultimately clues that completely fade your decision making. That's pretty much all I can say at this time. I'm sorry, it's nothing personal. This nomination ceremony is adjourned. I'm sorry. So I heard Frank and Boogie were coming after me and my alliance. You know, I gotta strike while the iron's hot. I gotta be the first one to make the first move.
Being up on the block against my best friend and ally in this house is just devastating. We feel completely blindsided because we had the Silent Six's back last week, and we get repaid by getting scumbagged the minute we're not in power.
Shane done lost his mind. Clearly some people have talked him into ruining our Silent Six alliance. Look, you might be able to get Frank or I out, but there's a chance maybe both of us are going to stay. And guess who's public enemy #1 now?
That nomination ceremony went smooth like butter. The exact two right people went up, and hopefully they'll never find out that I had anything to do with it.
One time I actually feel kind of safe.
Yeah, I know, right?
Who do you think's behind it?
Brittany.
If she didn't have the backing of Dan, she wouldn't have done it. Dan's obviously he's part of it. We should have backdoored him.
I'll blow the whole thing up, because now it's over.
Yeah. It's like making fools out of us. I'm telling you, Dan's part of it. I'm ready to hear their logic behind it.
Let's go together.
All right.
Frank and I are completely blindsided.
Hey, can we have a word?
Yeah.
We're not going to sit and dwell on the fact that we're nominated. We got to figure out first who is behind it, who talked Shane into it, and what we're going to do about it.
I thought we were tied.
Yeah, I mean, what happened?
I heard from more than one person that my name came up.
Came up in what?
If you guys were going to win HOH.
We just won HOH.
I mean, I had
But we had the chance to do it last week.
Okay, well, yeah, I know. My speech wasn't made up. I switched my decision pretty much last minute.
But I mean, you're referencing a question mark in a glass box?
Correct. And that's not ultimately what I made my decision on.
But are you claiming that you know something beyond what the whole house knows?
There could be that. It's no. I didn't base my whole decision off that, Boogie. I'm being influenced by obviously a lot of people, and if I hear a certain thing, yes, I probably should have came to you guys.
If we're working together, I mean, is it someone outside of the six?
What do you mean?
That influenced you?
It was Joe. I really hate being in this spot. I'm just trying to do anything and say anything that'll get the heat off of me. Ian is our mole, and I gotta keep him safe. I gotta keep him out of this conversation. I heard that Dan and I we're both gonna be nominations. I know it didn't happen, but I mean, I gotta pull the trigger sometime.
You've nominated Frank and I because of a glass cube with a question mark on it, and Joe's advice? What?
I think that it's not just Joe. I think Dan and Brittany probably got in your ear too.
I'm saying people are influencing me.
Yeah.
Ultimately.
Dan too?
No. I'm saying
Brittany.
I was influenced to make a big move.
By Brittany.
By someone in this house.
Brittany.
Yeah, Brittany and I are obviously the only two working together. Her and I are working together. And she probably used my HOH like she... Obviously, I don't have a good social game.
Yeah, we know.
I know how to win competitions.
At this point, I don't even know what language this guy's speaking. It's excuse after excuse after excuse. He's using every excuse in the book of dumb excuses.
She goes, who are you putting up? I said, Joe and Ashton.
Yeah.
And then she's like, well, why don't you do this? These guys are coming after you. I guess she's putting stuff in my head, you know.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is
that gets me thinking, like, oh my God, maybe they are coming after me. Maybe,
right.
You know.
You feel like her opinion means a lot because she's played this before.
And that's why I got into that.
Just because she was your coach, she's not looking out for you.
Right. But it seems more apparent now that she's kind of using me.
She's going to go back to Tulsa, go to her bank, and cash that fat check, and she's not going to be worried about what's going on in Vermont.
I know. Valid point.
I mean, I would like to know if Dan dropped a dime on us, because I feel like he did.
No, I can tell you that 100%. No. Look,
we can still be very good friends, Shane. If you work with us and fix this situation, we can work together still, if you're open to it. Yeah.
I'm open to anything, buddy. You know?
Okay. Yeah, for sure, dude. Don't worry about it. Don't feel bad at all.
No.
After talking with Shane, it's clear that Brittany was behind it. I know that she's very skeptical for my past behavior on other seasons, and I know she has it in for me, even though we're supposed to be in an alliance together.
Thanks, guys, for jumping down my throat.
You upset?
It's just...
What'd they say about me?
Well, I kind of, just so you know, I wanted to get to you before they did. I was just saying, I had a lot of people in my ear, telling me what to do. And I said, Brittany had an impact on what I did. She might have, implied it. And then Frank was just like, did anything come out of Dan's mouth? Because if it can, you tell me man to man. I just said no. The only person I heard it from was Brittany.
It upsets me that it's been deflected to me, and now I'm like the huge target. I realize that you have to do what you have to do, but for you to act like it was a little bit my fault, that makes me a huge target to them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
And all I was ever trying to do was help you, because they were gonna put you up.
And they were gonna come after you
so
and
it would have
Dan
been better for me just to not say anything to you. I don't understand why I had to be thrown under the bus.
Yeah, I didn't really completely throw you under the bus.
That's what it sounds like.
I've thought for a long time that Shane didn't have a whole lot of common sense, but this just really makes that really loud and clear. I have to run downstairs and do damage control in this situation. He could have just really screwed up my whole game.
I just basically came in here to say that, like, I did definitely hear that you guys were going to go after me and Shane.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, Brittany? Save it. Come on.
What are you
You're using him as your puppet, baby.
I am
Come on.
not. How am I using him as my
Don't worry,
puppet?
you made the big move, sweetheart. 1, maybe 2 are staying, honey. So just strap yourselves in, all right? Who else was in on it? Dan and Danielle?
Multiple people told me. People that I believe. People that wouldn't just make it up. Not you, Frank. I'll just be honest. That you said that next week you wanted a big move to be made, and you insinuated that it was me and Shane. I shared that information with Shane. Did I say, Shane, put Boogie and Frank up? I did not. He's the HOH, not me.
He didn't want to put me up as a replacement nominee, but you got him to.
It's not my call. I don't put the keys in the box. He could be in line with you.
You might not have put the key in the box, Brittany, but you are in his ear telling him this is a good decision.
Okay, so good. Maybe if he wins the $500,000, it'll go to me since apparently I'm the one who's really in control of the situation.
No.
Shane, can I just have like a few more minutes?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I just wanted everything's okay.
When the keys don't come out, the jig is up. You know what I mean? Like,
But
obviously you're in on it. It doesn't matter.
So who said Mike said it?
Yeah.
A very super, incredibly believable source.
Well, obviously it's Dan.
No, I'm not going to say who it was. I really don't want to say who it was.
There's somebody whose word you really believe, and it's got to be Dan at this point. It's all right. I mean, it's fine. I mean, because I
actually like this better.
Yeah.
I like this better. Now we know.
What just happened there?
I'll try to make it short and sweet, Shane.
Okay.
I left my husband and quit my job to come here. And you threw me under the bus so bad, I just got a verbal beatdown because apparently I am responsible for you putting Frank up as a replacement nominee. And now I'm 100% responsible for your nominations. And I just got...
Yeah, I did not say 100% any of those things.
Was I the only person in the room with you ever since you won this HOH?
No, but I didn't want to throw them under the bus because we want to keep our alliance secret.
Why can't you just say that it was your decision? Why
Because
did you have to throw me
I
under the
get the
bus?
whole blood on my hands again. Fine, I'll go tell them. Straight up. I'll just say I was lying then.
All I was doing was trying to protect you.
And I was trying to protect you. They were coming
By
after me.
throwing me
I
under
did
the
not throw
bus.
you under the bus once. I mentioned your name about saying that you influenced my decision. And you want me to throw everyone under the bus? What do you want? What do you want me to do?
I don't want you to throw anyone under the bus.
So it's all on me again. I'm
So
doing.
you want me to not be upset at you?
No, why do I always have to get my hands dirty to benefit you fine, us fine?
You made a decision that I'm taking 100% of the responsibility for.
I don't know how you can even say that.
Because that's what they just told me.
I am so far up on the totem pole. For the target being on my head, for those two, it goes me.
You out to throw me under the bus.
Helps me out? How does that help me out? I'm the one that.
Why did you do it?
I mean, you were Brittany, but
Please explain to me for 5 seconds how telling them
will.
that I influence your decision is looking out for me. If you can give
It's
me one.
not.
I didn't come here to go down for somebody else's actions.
I'll just know that. I still have your best intentions. If you still don't have mine, that's fine. I understand. If there's any way I can prove it, if somehow something happens, then I'll let you know. Actions speak louder than words, so.
I've really got to learn to control Shane a little bit better. I don't want him to make my game fall apart. Lesson learned with him.
I'm just gonna stand here a little bit longer.
By the way, Pimpin', I don't think it's Brittany we need to be mad at. Yeah.
Brittany, who is it? Dennis?
Don't let him fool you, son. Don't let him fool you, dog.
What do you do? Convince Brittany and Shane to take a run at us. Wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yes. That's how I referred to him as well.
I think it's really funny that Frank and Boogie think that Dan is the one that released this information. He's not the wolf in sheep's clothing. I am.
This game's getting real.